What's going on, YouTube? Today I'm gonna be cutting my best friend's son's hair. Yeah, I don't know why that sounded weird. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a burst fade / mohawk, kind of like a modern mohawk. Now, I have cut his hair before, but this is the first time I'm doing this cut on his head. And normally he's pretty well behaved. So this is the cut that we're gonna be giving him. But yeah, so like I was saying, normally he's pretty well behaved. He doesn't move around too much, so it's not that hard of a cut. So right here, I'm gonna be starting off with the number 2 closed. And I'm trying not to dig in to the parietal ridge, just trying to go straight up. Just creating kind of like a base length where the number 2 is gonna be the highest guard that I'm gonna blend into. So right now I'm just debulking the sides. Okay, now I'm gonna be setting in my guideline. Every time I set in my guideline, I don't like to flip the trimmer around because I don't like creating a hard line. I like the line to be soft so it's easier for me to take it out later on. And as you can see here, we did it in a arc-like pattern around the ear. Here I'm coming in with the blade open, creating my first guideline, or my second one, I should say. And here, pay attention to, well, it might be a little hard to tell from this angle, but I'm really using mainly the corners of the blade when I'm making the circular arc-like motion. I'm not putting the whole entire blade flat on there. And then here I'm coming back in with the blade close, and I'm gonna be opening up the blade little by little till I blend that line up. And you gotta keep in mind, especially with children, but try not to apply a lot of pressure. I pretty much let the weight of the clipper do all the work. I don't like to apply pressure. Applying too much pressure also creates harder guidelines that are harder to take out. So right now I'm coming in with the 1 guard all the way open. Oh, and by the way, I'm using the Wall Professional guards. I tried using the white magnetic guards that came with the Stylecraft Instincts, but I did not like the zero guard it comes with. I did not like it at all. I felt like it was really hard for me to make that guard work. It might be because I'm used to the wall guard system already, but I didn't like those white guards that it came with. So now here I'm using the corners of the half guard closed, and I'm taking out that guideline I just set in. And as you can see, always use the corners, especially when it's that arc or circular shape in the burst fade. And as you can see here, guys, I'm always paying attention and very vigilant to see where the child is going to move his head to. Here I'm coming in with half guard closed. If you guys remember, I debulked and made my initial cut with the 2 guard closed. So after using the 1 open, we're blending out that guideline with the 1.5 guard closed. And I'm going to open and close it as I see is necessary. Alright, as you guys can see, the blend starting to come together. I'm gonna go ahead and do the lineup, and I'm gonna go back in detail in a minute after I finish lining the C-cups. And if you guys notice, I'm using the Slimline Pro. These have a modified ceramic blade on them. I like to use these when I'm lining up kids because the blade is smaller than normal outliners or trimmers. So it helps me manage getting a good line in a smaller space. And of course, I'm taking my time, trying to make sure that the line comes out clean. And here I'm gonna line up the back as well. I always gotta be careful. The back tends to be a little tricky with kids. I'm not sure why, but it's the back of their neck right there where I'm cutting the hair, it gets really ticklish for them. So a lot of kids start to giggle and laugh and move around a lot. So I always try to be very careful. As you can see there, it's a little ticklish for them. All right, now I'm gonna cut the hair on top. Most of the times I'll just use my fingers as a measuring stick per se. So 1, 2, or 3 fingers width. Right here I'm cutting about an inch and a half off. And I'm doing a dry cut just for comfort. Kids tend to move around a lot more and wince away when their hair gets wet, when I'm using the spray bottle, and then the water will get all over their phone. So I'm just trying to, and then the wet hair sticks to the skin more, so it makes it more uncomfortable and more itchy for them. So I tend to do dry cuts when I'm cutting the hair on kids, just so it's more comfortable for them. And he's been sitting in the chair for a few minutes now, maybe like 15-20 minutes now. So I'm trying to trying to do the best cut I possibly can, but also trying not to make the child uncomfortable from being in the chair too long. Now here I'm coming in and I'm doing some texturizing techniques, trying to create some texture, some volume in the hair. His hair tends to lay down pretty flat, and in that picture you showed, the hair had a bit of volume. So I'm trying to create a little bit of volume here, a little bit of texture. Okay, so here I'm using some styling powder from level 3. Trying to make sure it gets in there, work it into his hair, make sure it's evenly spread out. And I get my styling comb and try my best to style his hair. I'm gonna do a little improv design, nothing too crazy, something simple. And I'm taking my time and holding his head in place, making sure it's steady. Alright guys, this is pretty much the cut. I'm gonna show you guys the before. As you can see, this is how he came in, and the after. If you guys like the cut, please like and share the video. And this is my first time recording a hair cutting video, so please comment. Any helpful criticism would be greatly appreciated. Hope you guys like the cut. He sure loved the cut. He was happy with it, so I'm happy. And stay blessed, guys.